that view on a clear day.
Sometimes the Esquimalt gets this foggy too, but it don't happen too often. No, it happens just every now and then. And when it comes in, you can really see that bitch rolling in.
All right, I'm gonna copy
Yeah,
this.
the other image I sent in the tavern, that's the same view.
Oh wow. Such a difference. Oh, that's an interesting theory. What if April Fool's is actually on April 2nd? And we've been April Fooled this whole entire time.
Dear God.
Dear God.
It's all a conspiracy. George W. Bush is behind it.
Dear God.
God damn it, Biden.
They took our April Fools.
Damn it, Bush! I told you to repair the country, not break it more. You fucking idiot.
God darn it.
God damn it.
Darn
it.
Actually, I do need to grab that one map I had, because that's something that is very much valuable right now, and I need to actually download it. Where should I put it?
This drink being zero sugar is absolute horseshit. That's not true.
Swap maps. I already got it. Thank God. Okay, so that means I can actually just you know
He's
what?
probably
Screw it.
aspartame, not sugar. So it still has its sweetness.
Sucralose is the sweetener they're using.
That's just sugar!
That's sucrose. Sucralose is a different thing.
Yeah, it's an artificial sugar.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna look it up now. I'm curious.
All right, stream has started, guys.
Oh!
This is content.
Hello there.
Why is the map is so massive?
Funny map.
Gents,
What?
I was doing I just did a very quick Google. Sucralose, a common artificial sweetener, is derived from sugar, but is calorie-free and significantly sweeter, around 600 times more sweet than regular sugar.
Wow.
Okay, so just America's sweets. Gotcha.
I wouldn't even consider that America sweets.
That is a sucker punch to the mouth sweet. No wonder it hurts to swallow.
Jeez. Okay.
I mean, it still tastes pretty good, but like it's.
I'm not sure. Well, I have my limits on what is considered sweet and what's not.
I do.
Oh, it's so too sweet for me, but it's got a really nice flavor to it, so I can't help it.
True.
Yes.
Okay, you chuckleheads. Shall we actually start the session?
We should.
All right. Isn't, are you actually done playing Dead by Daylight?
Yes.
Close the stream.
All right. I'm gonna actually try and. Did I post it in? Well, hold up. I got one more place to post my stuff, so give me a sec.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually have to grab the video and then start, like, the Handy Homies. Yes, they are called the Handy Homies.
Handy Homies. Oh my goodness.
Yes. Yes. That is
Don't need
actually...
to make this weird, man.
I have to, because I know it makes people question what the fuck is going on.
Honestly, man, I am so tired today.
I am. I am sorry. I can't do anything for you.
I know you can't.
All right.
Give
I am
me-
actually 100% ready now.
Oh,
Freaking
boy.
finally. All right. So, last where we left off, you guys actually made your way to town. The town you have entered is Hollow Warren. It's a very rundown town that is barely holding on to whatever old structures that this place used to consider sacred to the people. It's a very semi-Gothic kind of style architecture and all the goodness that you can simply call a cozy home, stuck in an eternal gray world, I should say. From last night's, or should I say yesterday's debacle, I actually will have to say, please, everyone, roll me a d12 because I never actually explicitly said how much gold you gotten from. That was kind of my fault. Like how much you actually
without any modifiers.
How about a dex modifier so you can get an extra few gold coins out of it?
I got
I was going to say,
12.
because I got a 1. Would it be regular dexterity, or would it be dexterity saving throw?
Just reg dex.
Okay, seems so I got 5. 13 out of it.
All right.
And I would get
Mr.
7 plus 4, 11.
11. Makes sense for Mr. Hansy to grab as much coin.
Mr. Handman.
All right. Boom, boom, boom. So I will show my screen now.
Well, that's what the Heather smell is. It's drugs.
Yay!
Yay!
So I don't remember the orientation of how everyone was sleeping here, so...
We got 3 rooms. Cohen and Jaden got their own rooms, and I slept with Peppy, and I slept on a chair because the bed was too small for me.
And I just stayed on the bed because, well, I wanted to be greedy.
And I believe the 2 size small creatures were sleeping in the same room.
Nope, it was me, the biggest motherfucker here, sleeping with the, gnome or halfling like Peppy. I took the chair, Peppy took the bed, and then the other 2 had their own rooms. So it's a small creature.
And I chose the bed.
Yeah, because the bed would have been still 3 feet smaller than me.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so that makes sense then. So it would be around 8 a.m. around this time, but as you guys look out, it is still very dark and drab. Almost as if it was eternally in cloud cover. Dark cloud
eternally
cover.
In darkness. See.
So, as you guys wake up, what is some of the first things you guys are actually going to do?
I'm going to make myself breakfast with an egg or 2, and I will offer this up to the rest of the party as well.
All right.
As you're cooking, I go up to one of the eggs. I assume it's in a carton.
Oh my God, where are you going to start cooking?
I pick up the egg, I examine it a little bit. Thank you for breakfast. I just swallow it.
Okay.
Ah, yes, the rat snake person swallows a whole egg.
I'm gonna try to actually break down the chair, and I'm just gonna use it as a makeshift fire pit. Actually, you know what?
That's crazy.
Instead of doing that, does this place? Can I go see if I can find this? If this place has a kitchen or not?
This place is a full-blown inn, so there is no real kitchen area from what you can tell as you look around, but there is a tavern in town that does have its own kitchen.
Okay. I'm gonna go to that tavern then, and I'm going to invite people along, and I'm gonna make myself breakfast. And
All right.
since since Netsu decided to swallow the egg, remember the original premises of my character, Lizrin?
Yes.
Do I just straight up die here?
Do you want to like pull him over or something like that?
I will specify now, Chew denies it because he doesn't eat eggs for a very obvious reason.
Oh my.
That is technically food from me, so...
You have to discuss it with him so he knows. Currently, and also I am streaming too, so this might be a little odd.
Yeah. So, do you want me to just pull him into a
I
different
do have to ask, is
or...
everyone going to follow him to the tavern, or...
Oh yeah, easily. Nothing else to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys do make your way to the tavern. It takes about a 5-minute walk as you do manage to see the tavern sign indicating where you need to be. And before you, you see about a good, decent chunk of people in the tavern itself. It is a 2-story building with lower rooms and upper rooms. It has no bedding whatsoever. It's just a full-blown eatery and bar. And it seems to be simply run by one man from what you can tell as you walk up. Do you say anything to the gentleman?
Sorry, who?
This guy. He walks up to you and basically greets you.
Hello. I'm just going to cook myself some breakfast. Are you fine with this? I'm also chef.
You're a chef. I'm the chef here. So what? You can't just come into my establishment thinking you just cook things without, I just got to hire you on the spot. Is that what we were saying here?
I'm just gonna ignore him, and I'm just gonna walk past him, and I'm gonna start grilling up a nice egg and breakfast.
Oh my lord! Please, actually roll me a persuasion, please.
Will do. Sure, but I'm not really out to persuade. I'm just doing it anyway.
Good lord!
I'm thinking this is good. This is a persuasion to not get your ass folded like a piece of laundry.
17.
17. All right, let me counter roll to see if he is going to bother. No, he rolls a nat 1. He is exhausted from doing a bunch of breakfast work for the people here. He doesn't care. In fact, he actually looks at you, sees how freaking messed up you look, and go, get a new apron, get a new hat. Don't even try drinking the ale barrel, please. I don't want a 4th one kicked out of this goddamn building.
I have my restrictions.
All right, now you make your way into the kitchen. Now, what do you 3 want?
We were just with him, but what is on your menu for breakfast?
Yeah. All right, that's good that I got a chef, hopefully. What we have on breakfast is usually your standard chicken, egg, omelets, and pork sausages, along with some breakfast beef. But that's usually up to whoever wants what. We do usually have pastries once in a while, but our actual pastry is gone.
Have the beef.
All right.
What is your recommendation?
My recommendation. I'm a sausage guy, so I would definitely say get yourself some sausage and maybe some strawberry jelly to go with it. It's actually extra sweet. I still have a few tubs I can use for the occasion.
Alrighty. So it's sort of a buffet thing, then, I assume?
It's more like a light breakfast. You're not. I can tell you're not even from around here. Because this whole town is mostly humans with a few halflings. The gnome caught me off guard for a second. And obviously, you three, you probably saw what transpired when you were making your way into town, correct?
We did not.
I might not remember.
Obviously, I will retcon a few things. So, when you guys enter this town, we usually get assaults from down the roads. Old bodies wash up on the swamp shores and try and make their way in town. Guards usually take care of them. In fact, those guards back there are getting themselves drunk from last night's patrol. So I wouldn't doubt their work has been keeping this town safe. And you had a question about a frickin' buffet. No, it's light snack.
Well,
we only have a few farms.
That was a question to you, the DM. Is this sort of a buffet thing, or like, how does this work?
It would be more of like your average light breakfast, like, you know, a slice of toast to like some like a few. I said a few ounces. I mean, like 6 ounces of scrambled eggs and probably 1 or 2 sausages, basically.
Okay.
Oh God, my knees.
I feel ya. I know the. Oh, was that your knee that I just heard through the mic?
No, I think that was the chair, but. Oh. Ow. It's definitely the left knee.
That would have been epic.
What? I'd be screaming. You wish death on the DM, which is fair. Let's be perfectly honest, it's fair.
The trauma you are about to inflict.
I mean, you guys are about ready to inflict trauma onto me. I don't know what you guys are thinking about. So actually, considering your positions, where do you guys actually want to sit?
I would stand, like, let the main party sit. I'll stand, and that broken table I see over there, I'm gonna go cast Mend in on it and just repair it as I'm waiting for breakfast.
All right, I'll pretend that chair is mended and put together.
Yeah.
And
if there is enough space for a lot of us to sit at a table, then I would take that table.
All right. So you're probably just going to be over here. And the guards are chatting up what transpired last night. You do hear some of them. Actually, I won't spoil that, so you guys will have to actually roll investigation and kind of listen to some of their rumors.
Alright. Shit. That's a 4. No,
That's
5.
a 2.
Oh my.
I'm too busy with the chair.
Hey, Lizarin.
Yes.
I want to get the other chef guy to make me a dex saving throw as I'm accidentally tossing a egg his way.
That's insane.
You said dex saving throw.
Yeah, in order to dodge the thing, or otherwise it's flat.
He rolled
right
a
in
19 plus 1, so dirty 20.
So
Nice.
yeah, it just whizzes past his face. Then,
Are you just going like?
Ooh, works.
God damn.
And with that, I finished my suicide note. That was dark. I'm sorry.
A moment later, I'm gonna come out with a makeshift plate of a whole bunch of different things. And this plate is not by any means small. It is absolutely massive. I'd say it's as big as a shield.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So you
And,
have this entire... You took all of the ingredients that you know that the chef has back there, from the ground beef, the sausages, the eggs. You probably even grabbed a little bit of some of that wine and added to a lot of it. And whatever spices you can find that works very, very well with the eggs, you made... Roll me a d6. How many dishes you made?
Okay. 6.
Full 6 dishes.
Yeah, that's like an entire hero's feast.
And,
The
As
the
I've-
actual tavern, the tavern keep is just like, what the? Who are
thanks
these
for
all?
the snack. I will see my way on out. As I toss him a piece of gold on my way out.
He's like, God dang it! And what do you do with the rest of the stuff? Do you like lay it on one of the tables?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over to where the rest of the party is. I'm gonna slam it on the table due to its weight. And I'm going to see breakfast is served.
You see some of the guards shook as they're enjoying their pie. You lay down 6 meals for everyone here. And so 4 is for you, and 2 is probably for any randos who want it. So that more is who's getting the other 2 meals kind of deal.
They can fight for it if they want.
Oh no.
Mortal Kombat!
That was one. Fight.
So I assume you guys got your breakfast meals, and this guy over here, he wants himself some breakfast. And two guards are actually wanting some of theirs. One guard gets his, but the other guard is not having it with the one guy. In fact, let me see if it actually goes south. It fucking goes south. I rolled a 3.
Oh god.
What have I done?
As I can see it go south, I want to walk up to the guard, put my hand on his shoulder. I'm casting friends on him, and I'm gonna go, why not I just give you my meal, and I can eat simple rations. No need for things to go south.
No, I refuse.
Oh, this is gonna make things worse. No!
Actually, make friends actually does pretty well. And
You're forgetting a 5e thing, like, sub-rule about the friend spell.
Well,
There
the friend
is.
spell is basically, for the duration, like up concentration of the minute, all charisma checks directed at one creature you choose isn't like that, isn't hostile towards me. Basically, I can advantage on rolls, and as it ends, they realize I charmed them. So they could become angry at the fact that I kind of charmed them, right?
Yes, that's
well,
the part that
it is a
concerns me.
town guard, so it's very much good and lean both ways, because his whole job is to protect the town. And if you're trying to stop him from getting into a fight with someone who's just hungry for food, that might not be something negative. He might actually be more thankful at the fact that he almost started a fight that didn't need to be started. So that's kind of a toss-up. So,
I mean,
you go
yeah,
ahead.
I mean, I would give him my food and just like give it to him and be like, eat your fill. You need it more than I do.
He goes over to sit on the chair, and this guy, haphazardly, because he's drunk to an extent, starts chowing down on mostly the bratwursts and some of the ground beef, avoiding the jelly and the eggs together.
Like a true cultured man child.
Yep. I would actually
Yeah,
fucking kill for a really sugary jam.
Yeah, they don't make them very sweet in the States or Canada.
No, my mom's the only one who actually I know does make her own jam, and it's really sweet, like good sweet. It's not oversaturated to the point that you only taste the sugar. You still need to taste the actual fruit flavoring of the berries that was put into the jam.
That's really how you're supposed to make jams. You're supposed to make a syrup out of it and then use the syrup as your flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And how you make
it's just sugar water.
Is literally just throwing fruit in with a pile of sugar, so it takes out all the moisture.
Exactly, but there is a point where it's just too much and you don't get what you're getting. My mom seemed to have figured out the actual like pinpointed like spot where it's just perfect. And she makes jars for days. Now, unlike my real life stuff, let's go back to fantasy stuff.
Yay!
All right, so as you guys are having breakfast, what kind of stuff is gonna come out of your mouths? Actually,
so I had bought one of the tavern-made sausages.
Yes.
And I'm examining it, and it's in fact made out of pork. I assume it is pork sausage,
yes.
like typical bratwurst.
Yes.
I'm eating it, but I am I'm almost like John Wick crying over a wine glass, trying to choke these things down.
I wonder why. Because you don't know why that egg was. We never told you, have we?
Well, I, the player, know, but metagame, I'm not. But in character, I don't know yet.
You don't even know yet what, as a player. You know something's up, something spicy.
I already know exactly what's starting to go down. Yep. Anyways, I wanted to do a roleplay thing, not metagame the plot of the entire campaign.
Yeah.
Right.
So I kind of think to myself, I don't say anything out loud, but I think to myself, man, it's not even comparable to human flesh, but I guess it'll do.
That's an immediate turn of heads.
No. Well, he thought that. He didn't actually say it.
You thought it, not say it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
Depending how you rule it, one person in the room might know.
So
one person
Netsu.
might know. Fuck. That's a good question. Who might know?
Netsu.
Yes.
That is actually an honest-to-God good question.
He's gonna grab salt from his bag and he's gonna put salt on your bratwurst and he's going to say, "For your tears."
For your tears. I'm dying. I'm dying.
I tried the bratwurst with salt, and
Yep,
it's like bangers. Salt fixes everything.
yeah.
When in doubt, more sodium bicarbonate.
Dip that in the jelly.
Sodium
jam.
chloride. Oh, the jam's been forgotten about. I tried it once and I guess I'd roll stealth, but hide a slight choke. I mean, like, as a human being, it's probably some of the best jam you'll ever have, but as a Yuan-Ti, that shit's fucking nasty. I forgot how sweet that drink was. Holy. Fuck. Oh.
So anything else from everyone? In fact, I need to still know what is everyone's investigation or perception on catching any of the rumors from anyone here.
Yuki,
If you're using perception, that's a 17.
Perception, you'll see... Oh, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 people, excluding yourselves, are in this room specifically.
I got 21
and
perception.
you said it was a perception and a what exactly?
Perception to see
Investigation.
everyone in the room and what's going on. Investigation to hear rumors
plus
and...
7 to...
I'm gonna
Sorry,
go
go
for investigation. I'm stronger at investigation. 25 for investigation. 18 plus
20?
7.
Damn. From what you hear is one of the guards was speaking about how there is more what is it? There is more fungus or mushroom tiny mushroom people wandering the town as of recent. And they haven't done really much against anything since they haven't caused any damage as of yet. Is one rumor coming from this guy and this guy. More specifically, this guy here is talking about it. And other rumors, you do hear that the halfling down here is actually having problems with his farm that he works at. Specifically, basically one of the farm tools, a creature that you don't know is starting to just kind of collapse and is ill, and you don't know what he's talking about. You just hear the word hag for some reason. It doesn't make sense. What animal is a hag?
Would I perhaps know, because by the way, I got a 20 for perception and a 23 for investigation. Would I perchance know what a hag is?
Well, a hag itself would be like a witch, but he mumbled first before he mumbled, and then hag basically is fallen ill, and my farms are probably not going to make it through the winter if I don't get my spring crops ready. Is basically what he said.
Okay. I'm gonna slink around over to him, like a little serpent I am.
All right.
And just kind of like
sit in the big comfy chair over here.
I was more thinking like right next to him.
All right.
I couldn't help but hear you mention something of a hag.
Oh, yeah, the dwarf Ankhags? Yeah. We have farm tools called dwarf Ankhags. They're creatures we use to help make our fields stay green with the rotten soil that we have here in these lands. This is kind of the only way we're capable of at least surviving in these swamps, because they don't provide the proper soil.
To Florida.
Florida actually no, Florida makes really good oranges.
Yeah, they have oranges on their license plate, don't they?
Yeah. They're the orange capital of the states.
I've been to
But no,
Florida. a few
think of Florida,
times.
but radioactive, and the soil is untillable.
Oh, Chernobyl.
Right.
Chernobyl, yep, works, perfect. Except, minus the radioactivity. I mean, it could be radioactive. Who knows?
So Pripyat if you go to a very specific spot.
I want to slink over there and try to listen in on the gossip a little bit.
All right.
Would I have heard of an Ankh hag beforehand?
No, specifically you wouldn't. In fact, actually, everyone roll me a nature, please.
Nature check. Okay.
Oh, fucking 20, 21.
21 for Chu. You know what an Ankhag is.
16 for me, 15
Oh.
plus 1.
I don't have proficiency in that. That's only thanks.
All right,
six.
so 6. That's actually funny. You logistically do not know what an Ankhag is. Chu knows what an Ankhag is. Garnet, did you say, what did you roll?
I got 4. 3 plus 1.
Okay, makes sense because you're from the elemental planes. And Pepe,
Yes.
what was your nature?
16, 15 plus 1.
Okay, so the midgets know what an Ankhag is. So, let me pull up an image.
Okay.
An Ankhag is basically a giant beetle creature the size of a horse.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I'm
So
going to get an
you're-
image so the ones who do know actually know.
I was thinking like an actual hag.
Well, I did
So-
say he mumbled before he heard the word hag.
Yeah.
So it would
Lizard,
be
what you're
you
saying.
and you. That's what an Ankhag looks like. But these are dwarf Ankhag, meaning they're miniaturized.
What you're saying, Lizard, is that if I had customers who were hungry as a horse, this would do.
I guess, yeah.
Excellent. I know what's going to be on the menu next.
Good lord. Yeah, you'll get midget horses, little ponies.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys.
But no, for those who do know Ankhags, they are natural Ankhags. Like wild Ankhags are dangerous. They are the size of a horse. They are known to burrow through dirt and mulch it into basically tillable soil. And they are some of the few creatures that actually spit acid.
Oh yay! So they're bullets, but worse.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
My favorite form of physical torture. Yay!
Well, here's the thing. The farmer, he owns dwarf Ankhags. So, and one of them is sick, so there's probably a reason for it. Maybe he doesn't know specifically. He just knows that it's. In fact, he actually adds onto it saying that it's been a week and it has not recovered. Their crops down on the eastern side of the town has started slowing down because of the sick animal.
Okay.
Other than that, that's basically the gist of him. The fisherman has nothing really much to report on other than the fact that it's shit's just been getting weirder and weirder because the shadow of the old castle lingers over the town a lot. That's all. He says it's a bad omen. Like, that castle is probably the main reason why these creatures come and attack our town anyways. They're probably not coming from the roads, but from the castle itself.
Ooh, monster-infested castle. Sounds like a good dungeon.
Yes. Too bad I don't actually have a map for that yet.
Too bad for that, eh?
Let's go there anyways. Make the DM's life horrible.
I support that.
I will fucking send a black dragon at you, motherfuckers.
Which? Please don't tempt this DM. He will send a 3.5 at us and laugh as we all suffer at that game's broken mechanics.
It's actually not broken. It is actually very much balanced. Problem is the difference between 3rd edition and 5th edition is what made 3rd edition actually kind of against you was the fact that you didn't have other bonuses to add to your to hit. So 5th edition, you had proficiency and then you add your strength or dex modifier to hit. 3rd edition, you didn't. It was just your proficiency.
I mean, like...
So, imagine trying to fight a creature with a 22 AC and you can barely hit it.
Yeah,
you guys are fucking lucky.
I mean, like, technically you can sneakily set up a false Hydra on us, but yeah.
Nah. I like the idea, but it's just like, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I haven't figured anything out. I like making my own things.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Yay. And with all your gold, actually, that would be smart. Do we have a bookkeeping? Oh, we don't have a bookkeeping. Actually, guys, you want to write down what gold you have so I know to keep track?
I have my current gold on my sheet, but yeah.
All right.
I currently have 21 gold.
21 gold. All right. 50. 21 GP. 44
inventory. 61.
50 what? Cohen, 50 what?
Gold.
GP.
50
just type
cookies?
50 cookies? No, it turns out he has like 50 copper pieces and thinks he owns the whole world. See? Nah.
Yes, I have 500,000 gold pieces. Or no. No, 500? 500. I have 500 gold pieces worth of pure platinum.
Alrighty. So, from the investigation of the town being more just constantly assaulted and a sick Ankag, a dwarf Ankag in one of the farm estates, and what appears to be small fungus men running around the streets unchecked. This seems to be some information that you guys have gathered from this. Stop. My alarm went off.
Yes.
As I was saying, this is some of the information you are capable of gathering at this moment.
Are any of them complaining or maybe even crying right now?
The only one who seems to be any form of like major distress is mostly the tavern keeper, and the fisherman is this awfully like 1,000-yard stare. Basically, that's about it.
Oh, okay, never mind then. If there was anyone who was not looking positive, I was I'll wait until I get the opportunity to.
All right. Now I will drop this off and pop up the map for the stream because just to show the interior workings of the town at least. How do I show the map properly on? Oh, I know how to show the map properly. Let's go to my files. It should be USB swamp. I said swamp maps. Put this into here. Convert. Oh, that's not it. Well, oh my God, I am having problems. This is just common. Don't worry, everyone. This is common. This is common. So
We'll
I
be
will
right
just...
back, folks.
Nope, got it. There we go.
Right after this technical
difficulties. So best way to look at this map is your tavern is right. Actually, not right there. It would be. No, yeah, it would be right here. This is where your tavern was. No, oh my lord, I'm confusing tavern for inn. This is your inn. The tavern you are at is actually right here. And right next to the tavern is a blacksmith, and the farm that he is talking about is over here in this general area. And the castle that's, quote, looming over the town is here.
Dungeon time?
Okay. I want to stop in the blacksmith before we head over there.
Alrighty. Let's pop that up.
I'm prepared. That's crazy.
I'm gonna go. I want to rush over to the blacksmith, and I'm gonna hold out two gold pieces and rub them between my fingers, and I'm going to say, "Make me your finest spatula." As he puts one of the gold pieces in his, as he bites on one of the gold pieces in his mouth to show that it's authentic.
The lady who's sitting at the table looks at you and goes, "Sure, we can make you a spatula, but are you sure you need a spatula? We're mostly proficient in weapons and armors. Hell, we can even do the nails for your weapons and armors."
I don't need my armor. I just need a spatula. As I bring out my current spatula. I need your ultimate spatula.
Ultimate spatula, eh? Well, I mean, old Thor's over there could probably get you one going. You see a big, like, this dwarf doesn't even look like a dwarf. He looks like a man who shrunk an inch. So he's like a 5 foot tall, super beefy, like he's a giant of dwarves. This dude straight up looks at you and goes, "I could do that." In like the most basic common language. Like he's not even has a dwarvish accent. Grabs his tongs, goes and starts grabbing some metal and whatnot, and just goes to town.
And
I'll be done with your spatula in the next 2 hours. Do what you need and be right back.
I'm going to slap the gold down on the table and going to say, thank you for your patronage.
All right, you can remove
Even
2 gold
patronage
pieces on
when
your.
they buy.
I do, yeah, I'm now at 19 GP. And I'll update this in the chat for you.
Thank you. Anyone else want to try getting something with what little you got?
I'm good.
You good?
What
Yep.
I want will
We've
be
just
way
been
too expensive,
observing.
so yeah, I can't really do anything with the money I got. So
Makes sense. All right.
Who's still observing the Swede?
Observing the Swede.
I thought you said weed, like the funny thing that became legal in Canada.
Ah, yes. I believe it's also legal in some states as well.
It is.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Yep.
Jinx, Jen.
I mean,
All
like,
right.
where
So-
I live, all drugs are legal, unfucking fortunately, dear God. Including meth, cocaine, and all the no stuff, you know.
Also,
Hey,
everyone's favorite person
they'll
killer.
kill over.
Fint.
They'll kill over on their own terms.
I mean, like, they'll kill over in the most inconvenient ways, and they won't make it pretty.
That is true.
I
They
don't think
won't make it pretty
anybody
for others.
keeling over is pretty.
No. All right. Before I say something absolutely morbid, do you guys want to make your way back to the inn or make your way down the farm? I don't have a battle map for the farm, but at least I could just, hover the map over so you guys know you're here.
All right, cool. Yeah.
All right. So, if it takes about 5-ish minutes to get from here to here, and about less than a minute to get here, going down the road, it takes you about a good 8, maybe 10 minutes to make your way to the road that leads to the farm, and you see the biggest blue building here actually has what appears to be like a statue, like a stone statue of what appears to be a really like tall cockroach looking thing with a gnome riding it.
Hmm.
And as you guys walk up to the farm, you notice that the place actually is very kind of like the crops are not looking so great. They're wheat farm mostly. And you do
Okay.
see some cabbages here in some areas as well. And
My cabbages. My cabbages.
Oh, good lord.
You cannot say cabbages in a D&D game without having an Avatar reference.
Yep. So you walk up to the halfling lady who's here, and there are a bunch of humans who are also trying to help get the fields tilled a little bit better. And what you see is a very sick looking creature on what appears to be a really comfy mat. And it's a weird creature. Like, let me post the image now in game chat.
Oh, so it's
Egghead.
okay.
It's
It's
an
an
egghead.
egghead. It's head. Is it hag?
Hig.
Not head.
It's a hig. I
Hag.
was mispronouncing it, so that was my fault. In fact, actually,
An
it does a
egg.
lot better to call mispronounce it, so it doesn't ring too many bells for metagaming. Which actually was very beneficial now that I think about it and say it out loud.
So there is no way I don't know about this. There's no way I don't know about this thing now. Now that I see one.
Well, even so, trying to find one in the wild would most likely be near farming and plains areas. So basically a good way of describing it is originally a pest in these lands. Problem is now here, or not a problem, it would actually be more beneficial to domesticate and give them dwarfism so that they can actually be tolerable and actually beneficial for crops.
Okay.
And this thing looks miserable. Like, you can see that it's shaking a lot. Like, it's doing its best to, like, try and, like, sit properly onto the mattress. Like, this poor
I
little
love
critter.
animal abuse.
Considering you're a Yuan-Ti, that doesn't surprise me. Except you wouldn't do that to a reptile.
I was ironically saying that because it's horrible, fucking awful.
You're talking about the cute cockroach creature. He's horrible. How
No.
dare you?
I'm talking about the sheer amount of people we have on a daily basis that come into my store and say, "Yeah, I rescued my dog from a place in Alberta where they constantly beat the shit out of the fucker."
What the?
What the hell? Okay, I didn't expect to hear
Actual conversation I had with an actual human being.
that. Wow.
Damn. Are they being sponsored by PETA or something? God damn.
Jeez, oh my god, they probably are being sponsored by PETA. That is disturbing to know that now.
I am so sorry.
Well, just wait until I get a freaking MK61 Vulcan.
Hey, if you get those
I'm
things there.
coming after them.
Probably in Texas. And I don't live in Texas.
Oh, you live in Seattle.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't live in Seattle. Thank fucking God. Other than that, this thing is looking terrible. It needs medical attention, but no one knows how to. No one here has magic, as far as you were aware. Like, there's no clerics nearby. You know that these people here are just standard commoners, farmers.
I see. Can I talk to my rat friend in my hat to see if I can perform any? If I can maybe make a deal with this. This like. I can't really remember its name. Yes, brain. And
Gotham.
Rack off him. What the fuck? Okay.
The Dark Lord Famog.
I feel like making a Gen Z humor joke about that.
Oh dear God. I was actually trying to use some Lord of the Rings Mordor speech, but I guess you fucking now made it bad to the point where it's like, okay, I don't want to say it again.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Nah, that's entirely my doing. I take full blame.
Well, we call him Rataloom.
Rataloom? All right.
Yeah.
And what's the deal you're trying to make?
I wish to make a deal with this creature in order to sacrifice its soul to give it the strength that it wishes and desires for the remainder of its period in this stupid life.
Oh no. You are a cruel creature. All right.
No.
All right.
Might not even. Like, I have speak with small animals, so I should be able to at least try to communicate him a little bit.
All right. All right. you have you try and use commune with small creature. This creature is about the size of a large dog. And so it's a medium size instead of a large category
Yeah.
creature. You can hear with your speak with creature that it is not having you. It's telling you its whole body is writhing in pain. More specifically, it just goes, my joints, they ache. Please, I need a bath.
I don't think I've ever related more with a bug in my entire life.
I'll speak as well as I can with this bug, and I'll tell him, I'll offer you a deal. In exchange for your soul, I'll give you your youth back.
Youth.
That's crazy.
Okay, roll for persuasion because this is
Roll for persuasion.
Oh god, I should have invested more in persuasion if I knew I was going to be using it this much.
Well, I'm not sure you might be able to persuade the poor creature.
14.
Not even close. Like if you rolled a nat 20, I would have given you it because I rolled a nat 20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it immediately just looks at you with horrid eyes, or what you can assume is the horrid look of terror, as like, no, I need joints, warm water, away from cold, please.
You know, you're gonna call me a monster for this, but I'm gonna pull out an apple and I'm gonna tell him, an apple of strength, no strings attached.
That's the most deception check I've ever heard.
Yep, that is a
If
big
someone says no
deception.
strings attached, there's a string
Deception
attached.
I'm actually good at.
Oh no. Oh no. What'd you roll?
Oh my god, I rolled a 22.
Disadvantage?
It rolled a 10.
No?
It rolled a 10. So it obviously falls for the deception.
Yep.
Can you describe what happens when biting into this thing?
Once he bites into this apple, in his head he can hear thousands of screams, but as he hears it in his head screaming, he gets stronger, and the stronger he gets, the fainter the screams get until he can no longer hear them.
Ah, interesting. That's pretty damn dark. Okay. You just turned a farm tool into a freaking PTSD machine. And it's not it's not even like a slave, it's just an animal that really likes digging, and it's been beneficial to the farm, and now you turned it into like a Vietnam flashback for this poor critter.
I'm just gonna smile at it and I'm going to say, "You're welcome. Welcome to the army."
The army. Gotta say it Canadian. Army.
Army.
The army.
It gets up. It looks like it is doing better, and if it had the ability to sweat, this thing would be sweating bullets. But clearly, obviously, can't sweat. It immediately goes to work and starts digging under the fields and doing what it can.
I'm just gonna pull off my hat really quick and just look at my rat, and I'm gonna ask him, "I do good? Did I do good?"
Check.
That's up to you.
most
His
speak-
soul is yours.
With
Yes,
the
yes.
most speak,
Good, good.
when the most speaks, Chew's head just turns 180. What the fuck?
Just gonna look at him and I'm going to see. Don't worry about it. You have a conversation with him eventually.
God. Oh, dear God.
The feather sprays on the back of his neck. He does not like
Would
that.
Would I also hear it, considering I ate a raw egg from your carton this morning?
Oh yeah. Anyone who has eaten Peppy's food in the last 24 hours can hear the voice.
That's all 4 of you.
Yes. Listen to the shit show, fuckers.
I'm going to give an Arcana check to see if my character would know it's this psychotic rat or if the Coven has found me. That's a 9. The Coven has found me. The Coven has found me. Our
You
lives are in great
literally
danger. We
bolt
must run now.
You actually bolt for no better reason than whatever. Like, pick a direction. Like, no, I'm picking the direction for you with a 1d4. North, south, east, or west. 1, 2, 3, or 4.
The Coven
You
has
bolt
discovered us.
southward.
We must make due haste. The Coven has discovered us. They will truly kill you for associating yourselves with me.
Why? You are beelining it to basically, actually, probably the southern part of the ruins, trying to hide. And that would take you about a good, like, considering you're just dead sprinting, probably like a couple minutes.
I'm actually gonna attempt something before he tries to run. I just need to double check what I can do. Basically, I'm gonna try to knock him unconscious with my cloud rune.
All right.
So, or is it a stone? Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Came to the wrong fucking house, fool.
Give-
Because
Ever.
that is a natural 20 plus 3.
Change your roll to a 2 so you fall unconscious. Your movement speed becomes
Bitch.
0. And I walk up, I'm just gonna grab you, sling you over my shoulder, and walk back towards the inn.
Yep.
Good.
All right. As you make your way back to the inn, considering it will take you about 25-ish minutes, maybe close to 30. You make your way to the inn, and so let's realign everything. You have this little goober hung over your shoulder, and you have, as you walk in, one of the ladies has been bashing on this door for a while, trying to get it open, but for some reason, she's having a difficult time opening the door.
I would approach and just kind of go, "Is that a problem, miss? Do you need aid?"
Yes, terribly do. I've been needing to get into this room because I have to clean all the rooms around 11 a.m. And considering you had left your rooms, I already did your rooms. If you came back to pay for more to stay another night, we do extended services. But this room has not. I have been incapable for yesterday and today not be able to open it. And I don't have the strength to do it. And I've already tried asking the guards, and they barely care.
I'm gonna giant smite, and I'm just gonna kick down the door.
Oh, hold on. Respect this kind of person's property. Let me take a poke at it. And I'm going to attempt to pick the lock with a 27.
Yeah, there we go. That's the rogue special.
My God, someone actually uses lock picking. Oh my lord. Oh wait, let's hear that soundbite.
Oh.
Woo!
Yeah,
Okay, I've been wanting to use that soundbite for a while. You open the door and you see what appears to be a grisly sight. A cleric in her room murdered, and you see a bunch of little fungus people.
Eat him.
Yay, Bloodborne reference!
Bloodborne reference. These things are small, like tiny category.
Yeah, Bloodborne reference. The little whispery guys that crawl over your body in the opening cutscene.
Those are not even mushroom people. They're just like shriveled people.
Headcanon, they're mushroom people.
Okay,
Bloodborne
that's
story
your
can be whatever I want it to be.
That doesn't work. Yeah, it's your head canon, but that doesn't make it actual reality.
They look like mushrooms. They act kind of like mushrooms. They're mushrooms.
You see these little things wandering around, like snooping through the place, and you see one trying to get into the satchel of the cleric, and you see some of them are just playing in the blood of. Well, it looks like a full-blown murder. Something happened, and you hear the lady behind you freak out and run the opposite direction.
I wake up on
That
on
would wake
Garnet's
you up.
These mushroom people,
I wake up over Garnet's shoulder and I go, "Oh fuck! The gun's got me. This I can explain myself. It was not a betrayal of our people. It's simply a passing of ideals. I do not agree with your techniques and your
Everything's fine.
I
Calm down.
look at the corpse on the ground. I'm like, oh.
Are these mushroom people, are they the facilitators of this murder, or are they just goobers?
That's up to you. You are.
I'm going to try to be as intimidating as a barn owl can be, and
Let me
step
guess.
up to one of these creatures
All right.
and see how it reacts.
You just walk up to it.
Pretty much, and they'll be just ask, "Were you responsible for this?"
And then it just releases a cloud of spores.
I'm not even gonna try to
So,
talk to them.
hey, Chew, please roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Alright, that is a natural 2022.
Okay, I am going to. Are you immune to poison?
No.
All right.
With
Well,
a
you
few
only take
characters
4
I played
damage
that
of
isn't.
poison, and you do not continuously take poison, but it puffs clouds of poisonous spores. In fact, roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Another saving throw.
This one I can definitely say because you're a monk, you also have the ability to save this.
Yeah, it's a 16.
16. So, you saved yourself from being poisoned, but some of the hallucinogenic effects of the spores, they get into your nostrils and your lungs, and you are starting to see things that you are clearly not there, but you kind of snap your way back out of it. For it lasts
I'll be
like
right back.
3 seconds, and then you just snap out of it.
Oh! Wait, I just save some of that for later.
And you just see this little thing just run under the table. And you just see a lot of them are just trying to get away now. And in fact,
check the body.
actually, the one that was playing in the blood disappears. Which one was it?
Oh.
That one. It disappears into a little mouse hole in the corner of the room.
Okay. The body, does it look like it could have been killed by these mushroom creatures?
From what you see, In fact, roll me investigation. I actually have to, as a DM, ask you to roll investigation so I can give you a proper answer.
14.
14. Luckily, it is not these little mushroom people that killed this person. They are scattering and trying to make their way to the mouse hole and get out of here as soon as possible. And what you can see on the corpse is very interesting. You turn her over to reveal that her rib cage is just gushing out. No heart,
Oh.
the lungs are fully removed. The liver is gone. The only thing that seems to be left is basically what was her stomach and intestines.
Oh, so this is a full alien reference.
No, I'm talking about like actual, not like chest burster. Like the whole thing is just ripped open, like it was dissected. Like you can actually see some of the cut marks on the bone. Like there was precision to this cut, and it was opened wide open, like opening a book, basically.
Oh. Oh, this seems to be religious of some sort, or cultish of some kind. Very grotesque.
If anyone else wants to try and figure out what happened here, or maybe even look through some of the rest of the room.
I mean, I want to check over like her outfit for Beg to see if I can find like any symbols of like clearly some form of religious form.
From what you see, her religious icon is a six it would be, yes, six-winged icon with, so the icon itself is seven-pointed, six wings and a draped gown with a ruby crest at where the heart of the icon would be, and a gold halo, referencing the All-Mother Dinya. What other objects of importance that is on this person is a girder belt that has not been stained by the blood, and oh shoot, I gotta move stuff around. Hold up. And a small ring that, in the shape of a bowl, resides on her ring finger.
All right. I would like, basically, I'll just tell the party then. If I'm gonna spend 10 minutes in a form of meditation, it'll help me figure out if there's magic in the area. Could give us a better chance of figuring out what has transpired here.
All
You're the
right.
boss.
And I'm
Works
gonna,
for me.
virtual cast detect magic.
All right. So, how long does detect magic take?
It's
before?
Well, virtual cast it takes 10 minutes, and it has the duration of detect magic is a minute or maybe
A minute.
Let me.
All right. So yes, there is actually a few magics in here. In fact, one of them seems to be an two enchantment magics present on the body, and another one is not divination. Is it divination? Hold up, let me look it up. I could be 100% stupid and wrong.
I love detect magic, especially the part where it tells you what magic the magic is magic came from.
Yeah.
And
magic.
and you can detect what appears to be a form of necromancy.
Yay!
Yay, heresy.
So, but the two enchantments stand out because obviously the body has been mutilated with necromancy, but the two enchantments are interesting in and of themselves, pointing towards the girder belt and the ring.
I am gonna take those and Chikai step aside, and I'm gonna tell the party I can spend 20 minutes to get 100% guaranteed of what they are. If you're fine with waiting that time.
I will say you. I am actually going to employ a rule. If you are going to shoot, I'm looking for the word.
Well, Chu got a natural 20 Arcana, so you still to say it anyways.
No, I'm trying to look for the word. You know they're magic, but you don't know what magic is on it. That's what I'm trying to get at. What's the word I'm looking for? Inscribe? No,
You know, it's imbued.
not imbued. I'm trying to look for the word. It's
Affected.
You're not trying to detect the magic. You're trying to actually look into what it is. Like, what are the effects these things do? Because this is actually an old rule I always liked trying to work with because it makes you guess.
Well, the idea is I'm trying to ritual cast Identify, which is you choose an object.
There we go.
Yeah, well, I'm literally getting this ritual cast the Identify spell on both of the objects, which just tells me what they are, if they're magical.
All right. So,
watching you guys never figure out what the Identify spell is kind of hurt me. But also the fact that I didn't know either hurts me as well.
I know, our brains are freaking fried. So,
I mean, we could just die.
So yeah, I'm casting Identify on both of them.
all right.
Okay.
Let me hold up. And hold up. I got one more. So you know what I am putting down. So you know the two items, and if you want to say what they are.
Dude. I've never heard of these before, so this is new.
All right. I am going to show you one of them because this one you'll like because it's funny.
Get a look-see here?
Nope. The one who's identifying knows it before he says it.
Okay.
We're fucked, aren't we?
And hold up.
no.
Let me grab the other one so you have a fun time with this one.
Okay. No, it's just stupid. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna look at and just kind of go. Well, all these do is change the gender of the person wearing it and allows them to grow breasts, and even let others grow breasts. But that is it. They are cursed, so do not take them. Unless you are looking for a different appearance.
The ring of utter chaos and the belt of masculinity and femininity.
The fact that it's a cow ring and it makes you gross tits is insulting.
That is crazy.
No, I might just take that.
Like he had
Just for the fun.
in tavern.
Oh, that is batch insane. Okay.
Who let Lizard be the DM? Let's be honest here. Who
did.
Wait, guess what? It's April 1st, and I was hoping one of you dipshits grab it.
Okay, well.
You know what?
And the belt of femininity and masculinity, that thing is hilarious. I actually fell for it when I was first playing Baldur's Gate, because how you get that belt is by killing a ogre mage in like the first easy area before you make your way north to Tavern Keep. And God, is it hilarious when I put that thing on, because you need to identify it. So once I saw my character go from like a silver covered dude to just full gold plate, I'm like, what the fuck happened? Cursed item. What is this? Belt and girdle of masculinity and femininity. Oh, I have tits now. Best cursed item ever. It doesn't do anything like obscene. It doesn't do anything obscene other than just change your gender, and that's about it. And in Baldur's Gate, it has advantages when you think about it. Like, you can actually
I'm
get
reading
away
some
with
of the gameplay details of it right now, actually.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty cool detail that they added.
Mm-hmm. I need to finish the original Baldur's Gate and then play Baldur's Gate 2 and all its other spin-offs to those games. They
And
are
3, don't
fun.
forget 3.
I will play 3, but I'm gonna have to build my computer on that one.
Oh yeah, your little
I
Dutch
was
potatoes
actually
aren't really doing
100%
it.
hoping you guys would actually just wear it, not realizing. But I got beat by the sorcerer, so
Wizard,
I'm
but
happy.
yeah.
I'm kind of happy. Not gonna lie.
Does Gurdit mention anything?
I mean,
Garner already explained it to us.
oh yeah, I did. I mean, I wasn't gonna allow anyone to put on before I, one, identify, and two, even though they're dead, it's still their property, so you can't just steal it.
I mean, a character with absolutely zero morals.
I'm playing someone with all morals, so.
Mr. Lizrin, to bring
Yes.
us back home, can I roll an investigation on the crime scene here?
Yes.
Being an assassin myself, how much, can I pull from this murder?
This is straight up because of the necromancy. Something happened here specifically to this person. Like, the best way you can describe it is sacrificial in a way. Probably not even a religious sense, because you do have your empire capable of doing similar sacrifices, but they mostly do it with venom injections. Basically, nasty, deadly amounts of venom.
Yeah.
In fact, even liquefied green dragon breath is usually some of their more potent tools of sacrifice.
Okay. So, I'm still asking, as a stabby stab boy, what can I tell about the murder here? What was the cause of death? How long has it been dead? What is the likely entrance and exit of said perpetrator?
All right. So full
Those
autopsy.
are the details I want.
Okay,
Well,
good to know.
General investigation of the crime scene.
Yep. So, person was murked in bed.
And that is a
Probably
27 for investigation.
Murked in bed,
Natural 20.
magically restrained. They were cut from the collarbone down the clavicle, rib cage pried open like a book. Probably some of the more surgical cuts were the lungs, liver, and uteral, kidney, and leaving only the stomach and intestines. The heart was most likely the last thing, because what you can detect from, or not detect, actually see, is what appears to be necrotic burn on the stomach and the major arteries that surround the heart.
So the heart specifically was necrotically removed.
Mm-hmm. And from the
Drink is
report
still
from the
awful.
lady,
I don't know.
this body has been here since last night, if not yesterday.
Okay. Interesting. So, she looks at this and kind of thinks, this is probably the very ritualistic killing. As you can see from the direction of the cut to open up the rib cage, and from the distinct lack of vital organs. Those vital organs that which seem to have been precisely removed versus the initial opening cut. As well, the heart itself seems to have been removed by necrotic power, which means that either the heart was completely destroyed, or someone has specifically removed the heart itself while keeping it. Is there still a pulse in this corpse? I know that may sound weird, but does this corpse have a pulse?
No, actually. It is dead. Like, full dead.
No,
The only thing that you...
So the reason I was asking is maybe the necrotic, like, scorching? Like, this was at least my initial theory. What if, like, it was some kind of spell that could remove the heart but keep it flowing through the body?
Good question. Do you want to do it
Essentially
again? Another...
I guess that'd be Arcana, wouldn't it?
That would be
I guess.
Arcana. In fact, if you want to do another investigation to get another detailed look, go ahead.
That's a 5 for Arcana and a 14 for investigation.
You didn't do as good as last time, but what you can see, you're probably it's probably from the little fungus men, is you do see spores slowly growing from the corpse itself, more specifically in the intestinal region.
Microbacteria.
You know, it's funny,
That's a
Code.
metagame thing. I probably wouldn't know about bacteria. Yeah?
The fact that with all this investigation and all this checking, all these bodies things, we just came to the conclusion I had the moment I walked in the room and saw the body.
That was a ritualistic killing?
Yeah.
Well, I know, and I'm sitting there going like, is just going back in a circle, but I'll allow it.
No. So, we know the how. Yeah, there's... The fungus growing is a normal thing. Can I, with my investigation, see, like... Is there, like shoe printing or, like, obvious marks of someone making a daring escape into out of this room?
Weird enough, you double check the room. In fact, actually, looking underneath Garnet's feet, you see what appears to be, you want to say roots? Fungal roots that were planted into the ground and removed forcefully. And you see also those same roots going into the mouse hole.
That's fucked. So, what you're saying is whatever did this could travel through mycelium?
That's a really good observation. Maybe.
I'm gonna turn to the rest of the party. I have good reason to believe that, our culprit is able to move through root systems. They seem to have made especially good work using mycelium.
And what makes you think that?
And 2 instantly flops up onto Garnet's shoulder.
Well, first of all, Garnet, please move your comically large boot.
Very well.
As you can see here, this mycelium specifically leads to that mouse's hole.
What's more
The
interesting?
the fungus people can't fit through that hole.
They did though. They went through that hole.
Did they? Is that
Yeah,
a
they
detail
did.
I missed while I was away?
Yeah.
Yes, that's how they left.
In fact,
So either-
as you look down, you see that it's two root systems that were forcibly removed from the ground, and it is by like 1.5 by 1.5 feet, almost like trunks, kind of, sorta.
Okay.
Big chunks of mycelium. These are not small.
No.
I think mycelium is actual fungus, not the root of fungus. Hold on.
Mycelium is the root system.
Well,
I'm gonna go check. Let's go check her stat.
what I can say is it. Oh shoot!
Oh, it is mycelium. I am right.
All right. So let me actually kind of draw it out on the map here for a sec. So it kind of looks. Oh come on! There we go. It kind of looks like this.
Oh, so they're like mycelium footprints almost.
Yeah.
Ugh. Fuck that. Fuck that. That's okay. And the mycelium and the mushroom children people, they don't leave marks like that on the ground, do they?
No, because one, they're very tiny, and they almost look like they have like kind of mycelium potato feet.
Ah.
So basically, they're just little nubs.
Oh, okay.
Whatever did this was very large and probably needs a manicure.
And it can go into mouse-sized holes because, as you said, that's the only place it exits.
Yeah, from whatever from the fungus and mold covered mouse hole is. Yeah.
So, I turn to the party and I say this: we have a killer who ritualistically removes the vital organs of the victim, specifically burns out the heart, is at least 10, 15 feet tall, and
The
can fit
room
through a
is
1 inch
literally
gap.
just 8 feet tall, an 8-foot height room.
Yeah, well, based off the size, unless each of those little patches is individual footprints, assuming those are 2 footprints that I'm looking at on your map, that thing would be huge.
Well, really fat, wide.
Large footprint, yeah. It is probably rather large, and it can fit through a 1 inch gap. So, please, I would love any of your guys' input.
My input would be to follow those mycelium creatures outside through the mouse hole and try to pick some trail outside.
How do we fit through a 1 inch hole?
The fact that this is the outside wall.
Can I use find familiar and have my familiar go through the hole?
Ooh, do it.
All right. So I'm gonna summon a rat familiar, and I'm gonna tell him, hey, go through that hole and follow where he goes.
Alrighty. So please roll me if he is capable of actually roll survival to see if he can catch this trail. That would actually be smart.
I'm gonna give you advantage because of favored terrain, swamp. Unless that only applies to me.
17.
That applies to your
17.
party.
That's with advantage?
With advantage?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
that's
gain
with advantage.
Okay.
All
So
right.
Lowest I rolled was 14, so yeah.
So
Why you said
you're saying
swap a
it's
sandwich
17?
for-
You're saying it's 17?
Yes. Yes.
All right. Your rat familiar has basically the spore scent of the room, follows it out the mouse hole. You guys catch up to it on the outside. It makes its way over here to the wall, and you can see it parallel to the inside of the city out through here as you are following the rat through the grass fields. And it makes its way parallel to the outside of the wall down south past this farm. It takes about probably 30 minutes to keep following until you get to uh, basically this farm down here. And it stops right at the shipwreck before you
Mushroom
guys
Kingdom, here we come.
you see a couple mushroom islands across the foggy swamp of what appears to probably be the old town before its unfortunate demise.
Okay.
So
Okey-dokey.
this comes down to, are you willing to go across the rickety shipwreck now,
I
or
don't.
shall we?
We'll save it for next session, but I think we should probably get some safety gear.
Yeah, we should probably. I at least want to get my
Your
candy
spattler.
spatular.
All right. So it's actually a pretty good time. You actually got your 2 hours in, and the dwarf actually has the spatula ready. As you guys walk in, it's oiled up and it is in immaculate condition. This thing,
Okay, let me get the Greek treatment.
it is given the Greek treatment. Yes. It is
Right.
wrapped in what appears to be fine, like not even, it's like a mix between dwarven heavy cotton and elven silk, wrapped, put on the table, and goes, "Ah, you're just in time." Or, I'm a dumbass. You're just in time. Well, your spatula is ready.
Oh, my spatular.
You pull it out. It is really ornate. Like, you swear this thing would be flipping some of the greatest patties for the gods.
It'd be in the back kitchen of the Krusty Krab.
Someone got that joke.
Krusty Krab!
Beats.
Krusty Krab!
Krusty Krab pizza. It's the pizza.
It's not just a boulder.
It's a
rock.
But no, this thing is basically platinum with gold trim, basically.
Oh.
It is dwarven craft to the highest extent.
Yay. Nice.
Now, if you bring that thing back broken, I'm gonna break you. You got that?
He's so serious about that, he actually dwarf rolled an R.
No promises, but I'll infuse it with some demonic magic to make it my special spatula.
He squints at you like, you best be joking about that demonic stuff, or I am going to send you straight to dwarf. I'm going to get the Book of Grudges.
Oh, would you look at the time? My eggs are burning. Hurry, hurry. Run.
Bye. The Book
Fun
of
session.
Grudges. That was actually a good session.
Okay.
Yeah, turns out combat ain't everything, I guess.
No,
That's-
especially when I was going to prank you, mother. Oh
Does that
God!
spatula actually do anything special, or is it just for show?
It's 100% for show. It still needs to be enchanted.
Okay.
Oh
Right.
God, that.
I'm gonna head out right away. Me and Jaden have a place we need to be.
All right.
Yeah.
Have
Good
good
night,
night,
mate.
gents.
All right.
Good night.
Safe travels, everyone. Goodbye.
Okay.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye bye. Yeah.